have had an incredible, actually, a really unorganized day, which is went down and it's come back up, because guess what, you're here, number one, has made it even better, but I'm going to get to show you something absolutely incredible. Yes, remember I said we were going to be spawning Pāua today, so this is, I'm going to show you some live Pāua spawning. So get ready, I'm going to switch the camera around, and here's, I'm going to show you the male spawning. Now this is what I showed you last week in the photograph. Well, this is actually live. We've just today put about 10 or 12 males in here. Not sure how many males in there spawn, but it's very cloudy, which is really good news. So to everybody who hasn't been here, welcome back to Aropawa Blue Pearls. And today I wanted to show you behind the scenes, to show you something very few people get to witness. So look at this. This is something we didn't expect at all. Today we were in the middle of our Pāua spawning and we were about to pack it up, and this started happening. So we're so glad you're joining us, watching us, because if you've got any questions, let me know. So we actually had just, like I showed you a minute ago, we had our males just spawn, but this is actually, here, I'm just going to put you away. This is a pile of eggs. Now, I'm hoping, I was just videoing before, they look like trunks of eggs, tunnels of eggs coming out of her breathing holes here, and I'm hoping we'll get to see that again shortly, because this does not happen often on a live. Normally we all do this and we're just videoing it and show you what actually happens during a spawning process, but it's always exciting to see this happen. People don't realize that sometimes just the males will spawn, which, in fact, we were just going to put all these fish back into their tanks, because pretty much this is the end of the day and we've given up on them. And Mike just walked away when I started my live, and all of a sudden the female just started. And honestly, it was completely normal for a female not to spawn. So, this is, we're dealing with nature. Sometimes just the males will spawn, and sometimes just the female will spawn. But occasionally things can line up perfectly. And often when you're very prepared, things don't always happen that way. But so we're dealing with animals, that means we're always working with their schedule, not ours. And we can't force nature, right? It's simply, we create the best possible conditions and then we wait patiently. Sometimes it happens, and then second time it might happen or it might not, and third time, well, we just keep trying. And it's just part of our business. But honestly, these larvae will eventually become little baby Pāua. And from now, let's see, talk about, I'm looking for her. I'm going to see if I can see her. There she is. Oh, no. Oh, come on, my sweetheart. I wanted her to boost some more. So from like 10 years from now, her eggs will be into Pāua, and they will be nice, healthy, 125 millimeter Pāua by then. But it all starts like this. Everything's microscopic. Next week, I'll be able to show you some of the pictures under a microscope. But if by all means, you can always go to our website and look at our blog. So I've actually got some lovely photos there. Lovely photos to show you. But anyway, I just wanted to take you behind the scenes so you can witness something very few people get to see. And we're in the middle of our spawning days, and this is just the beginning. So it's really kind of cool to share this with you and anybody else who's here. Let's see, not many people, but that's okay. That's okay. As you can see, I've got my voice. I didn't have a voice about 2 hours ago. So I've been gargling. The kids got a flu type thing, and I've been trying to keep away from them, so I'll stay nice and healthy for our collab this week. Yes, I want to tell you about our collab. I definitely watch my stories and watch what we have this week, because I'll be live with my lovely Sandia, and it's all about fashion, not about Pāua so much. Though, saying that, I'm going to be definitely seeing some babies. So we all have our work cut out tonight. Well, Mike and I will siphon these little eggs up. We'll get the males and the females, and we put them in a jug, and then they have to fertilise for about 10 to 14 minutes, depending on the water temp, but it's roughly about that. We'll fertilise them, and then basically they come over here tonight. When they start swimming, they'll come into here, and overnight they'll start swimming, and they'll come out of this little tube, and they'll come into this tank. We'll have it all set up with a banjo sieve on. The banjo sieve looks a bit like, oh, here we go, like that, yeah. And then we'll have the eggs will be in this particular tank by this evening. Well, sorry, no, by tomorrow evening. Yeah, so that's really exciting. So exciting to see these guys. So these are all the females. Oh, there she goes. Look, look, look. There you go. There she goes. Oh my gosh, so exciting. I finally got to show you. Nature doing her work. There you go. That's how it happens. And sometimes the eggs come in huge big clumps. And they just, boom, they just come out of all of those ear holes, or sometimes it's just one or two like now. Can you see them? Give me a thumbs up if you've got any questions. But this is, oh my God, you have no idea. This is like such a relief. Oh, look, oh my gosh, yes. Oh, did you see that? Oh, that was so cool. She went whoop. There you go. You won't see this every day, guys. Wait till Mike comes back. I can't wait for him to see. I wonder where he is. I have to go and find him. Because we'll have to collect these eggs up. You don't want to leave them in there for too long. But she's only just started spawning. Just at the end of our tether, we were really like, no, we were like ready to give up. I said, oh no, wait till the end of my live so I can show everybody what sperm looks, the sperm of a male looks like. And then I went, oh, look at this female, she's spawning. There you go. So, I won't continue the whole live like that. I will move around. So you get to see exactly what we see, and it doesn't happen every time. So like I said, sometimes it's just a male that is born or just a female, but it's so exciting, and this is how it starts with us. So we will have to now we have to set up some tanks and get working. So I'll be able to show you next week how we've progressed and let you know what numbers came out of this particular lovely lady. We'll have to find a name for her. Maybe we'll call her August. That would be a great name, no? Okay, well, I will see you next week. Thanks again for joining. And if you have any questions about what we do here, by all means, leave them in the comments. We will be doing our collab. Can't wait to share this with you next week, 4 o'clock New Zealand time. Until then, Thanks again for joining. Hopefully I'm feeling better.
Bye.
Oh, I'll show you the eggs one more time. There she goes. Bye, Mrs. August.